Hi guys, today I'll show you how to convert those lights to LED on the Kia Cerato. That's the base model. As you can see, I've converted the halogen headlights on this one as well, but that's pretty simple to do. It's just a straight swap. With these little guys there, that's the LED, but if you just swap it over, you will get an error on the dash and it's gonna annoy you. So you need a CANbus unit, which I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the CANbus unit, or I've chosen the Philips, so you can get a different brand as well. It's the 5 watt. You gotta get you one of these. There's 2 in there, and I'll show you how to do the wiring. So you hoist the car up and you have to take off the plastic panel so you can get in there. So basically you've got 4 screws, which are size what size it is? Size 10 mil socket spanner, and the screws are in there. You can see them. There's 1, 2, and 3 there, and 4, and then you get a lot of these guys. There's about 8, I think, all around here. So as you can see, there's 1 here, there is 2 there, 1 at the back. Once you take them out, you don't have to completely take it out, just let it hang. You're not going to do the back ones. We're gonna put a hand behind this. As you can see, I've put a sticker here to make it look like a ring, so that's not the standard sign. So you're gonna put your hand behind here. I don't know if I can get it, and basically it twists one side from the other. Let me find that. So it's right there. That's the light you're looking for, I believe. It twists upwards. You probably can't see now. Yeah, all the way up. So that's, it was like this, so it twists clockwise that way, and then once it's in this position, you pull it out. Okay, so that's the globe. We'll take that out. So this is the socket. I've got my LED here. That's an Osram LED. I think the model is P21, but I'll put a link on the description. Just check the pins. See, one is down low, the other one is higher. Make sure the 2 pins, you can see better here, they're not in the same position. You got 1 low and 1 up higher. Okay, so that's, and it's got 2 nodes at the back, positive and negative. So I'm pretty sure that's a P21 from Osram. You can get a Philips one as well if you like, but I found this to be a bit brighter, the Osram. So to plug it in, you have to, sorry, I have to use my other hand. You gotta push in one way or the other. So it only goes in one way, and you can't get it wrong because and to take this out, you gotta push in first. Okay, so it's a push. See how it presses in, and then you twist counterclockwise, take it out. Okay, so that's in now. All right, that's the easy part. Now if you turn your lights on like that, I'll show you what happens. All right, so I got my lights on. The LED is working, as you can see here. So I've turned the lights on. The LED is working, as you can see now. Very bright. That's what we need, nice and cool white. But if you go inside the dash, I think there's going to be an error. Oh, there isn't. Okay. Well, I guess that's good. Okay, maybe I'm lucky on this one. I'll put the other one on. Hi guys, alright, I'm very lucky. I've plugged them in. I haven't got any error on the dash. So, I don't know, it might come up later. You get it sometimes, maybe you don't. But if I leave it the way it is, and you don't get an error, you can keep it that way. But I'll show you what the other problem is. This is two problems. On the actual light itself, it's got 4 LEDs, and if you can see, I don't know if I can you see only one of them lights up, the other 3 on the top are not. So this is the dim side of it, and I'll show you the full brightness. This one here, all the LEDs are lighting up, so it's got 4. You can see there, 3 at the top, and 1 at the bottom. That's the high beam. These globes have 2 beams. If you can see the original ones, you see what I'm saying. There's 2 filaments in there, the low beam and the high beam. I don't know why, but that's the way they've been designed. So the LEDs are the same. If you don't do the CANbus kit, so if you don't put this one, you will always get a low beam on the LEDs, which is this one here, which in my opinion is not really worth it, because they seem bright from the camera, but yeah, there you go. See, it's only the little, out of 4 LEDs, only 1 at the bottom is on, so you're stuck with a low beam. I'll show you the wiring, which I've already done here. Actually, so if you want to make sure you don't have any errors, well, if you are getting an error on your dash, you have to do this anyway. But if you're not getting an error, you're gonna need the high beam, and the only way to get high beams on these, as I said before, you see the 4 LEDs there. You have to do the wiring for the CANbus. So basically, this has already been done. You get 3 wires. One is black, in the middle is yellow and black, and the side one is white and black. So what you want to do is you loop the black on one clip of the CANbus adapter. I'll show you what it looks like. Yeah, there it is there. So one is positive, one is negative. I'm assuming the black one is a negative, and the yellow in the middle is the positive. But this is not the full story. If you just do that, if you just put this one on the black and that one on the yellow, it still won't work, because you got the little third cable here, which I assume is a CANbus check, error checking. That's the error checking one. So what you're gonna do with the white one, you gotta loop it together with the yellow, as I've done here. So you loop one side together, and then you loop the other side together, and then the other side of the adapter for the CANbus unit goes on the yellow one. So I don't know if you can see. You have to cut it so you can expose more of the cable. It's very messy, but this is going to be the end result. So black, you don't need to cut the black, you just loop the CANbus unit on one side, then cut both of these two, join them together, and then put the other side of the CANbus unit on the yellow stripe, or the one in the middle. If you live in a different country, I don't know, maybe the wires are different. All right, so you've got this cooling heatsink hanging out of it. The kit comes with the tie clips and a little sticker and adhesive, which I don't really use anyway. What I've done is, I'll show you, I'll tie clip mine. I don't know if you can see, right on the metal bar there. Let me show you better. So this metal bar here, and then the light socket is right here on my thumb. Oh, sorry, right there. So, and the heatsink will go on that metal bar. So you just use a tight clip and loop it over. So I'll show you this. All right, so I put the light in. It's right there. So when you put it in, it's counterclockwise. You start from the top and you go counterclockwise. All right, and then this one here, I'll just attach up there, and then I'll just use a couple of tie clips just to hold it in place. You can use an adhesive if you find. I think it's a bit too much, because if you want to take it out, you can just cut the tie clips out. And this is the wiring harness. So I'll show you the difference now with the other side, because I haven't done the CANbus on the other side yet. I'll show you the difference in brightness. Alright guys, I'll turn the lights on now so you can see the difference. Alright, so here we are. Alright guys, I've turned the lights on. This is the normal stock with no CANbus. It's the low beam. As you can see, it's not very bright. That's the high beam. So you can tell the difference. Low beam, high beam. Yes, the LEDs, as I said before, have a high beam and a low beam, because this is the original globe. You can see there's two filaments in there. So they have to follow the specifications, because it's a P21 light that you need, a globe. So it's a P21. So if you don't do the CANbus, you're going to get the error on the dash, which you might not. I haven't at this time. Number two, you have the low beam version, which you don't want. It's not bright. Well, you can live with it, but at night, this is beautiful. You can see the difference again. And this is what you want. So there's a bit of a wiring that you have to do, but it's worth it. And once you do it, you just leave it. You don't have to do anything more again. And remember, you need a CANbus unit. You need the 5 watt. You can get the Osram as well, or the Philips. I think they're both pretty good. Don't follow these instructions, because you got 3 wires in there. You don't just have a positive and negative, you have a third one which checks for the error. So you're never going to get the high beam version of this if you don't do it. And that's the end of the video. So this is so guys, I'll show you how it looks like with the full LED conversion. So this is LEDs on the headlights, which are quite straightforward to install. I'm not going to show you that. And now you've got the LEDs on the bottom as well. So I think it completes the look. The yellow ones down there look really ugly if you had these ones converted, and these ones I believe you can get them in pretty much any store. Just for your information, it's a the top ones are HB3. I bought the Narvas. This is how they look like. Again, you can get a Philips or Osram, but I got the Narvas for that. They're very good quality. They have a lot of warranty. So they've got 3 years warranty. And this is the white light, 5700. So it's not very blue like some other ones. And thanks for watching.